Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today I have a hero mech, and that's because the Beach Party 2022 event is live right now, and if you play enough games you can redeem a free hero mech. And even though this mech might not be my best recommendation, I do recommend a Manul by the way, but it's pretty good, and yeah, this is a mech that some of you might want to get. So this, my friends, is the 65-ton inner sphere battle mech, the Catapult, and this hero mech is the Jester. Is one of the two hero mechs for this chassis, the Catapult chassis, the other being the Butterbee, which does missiles really nicely. But the Jester, my friend, is all about the lasers. And today's build is a Blue Laser build, which is not the most exciting because it's just 5 ER large lasers for some long range work. An XL280 engine gives it a speed of 69.8, very decent for inner sphere mech, with 3 jump jets for mobility, which is really useful because it allows you to get to elevated areas to lay down long range fire. And with 17 double heat sinks, you can do a bit of work before you need to cool down. And it's cooler than you think. And one of the reasons is it's kind of nicely quirked. Not much quirks as you can see here, but it does have an energy heat quirk of -5% and an energy range quirk of 10%. Really good if you're considering long range work. And with this quirk, the energy range 10% and the skills, you can hit out to I think 925 meters for this build, which is more than enough for me. Anyway, as you can see, it's a nice build for long range work. So anyway, for the skills, I'm actually running a pretty standard kind of set of skills. If you look at firepower, I'm running full heat gen. That gives you all the heat reduction of -10.5%. Really important for energy builds because when you hit the enemy at extreme range, I've got 15 SPs for range, boost of 15%. A bit of cooldown, 8 nodes of cooldown gives you a bit of cooldown of 6%, allowing you to fire a bit faster. Normally I don't get this for energy builds because you kinda are heat capped. That means it doesn't have much benefit to cooldown because you probably reach max heat and yeah, you're not gonna fire again because it's too hot. Anyway, moving on to laser duration. With standard lasers or ER lasers, because of the burn time, you definitely would want 4 nodes of laser duration. That decreases the duration of the burns by I think about 15%, so that's not too bad. Moving along to defensive skills. Maximum skeletal density. I forgot to mention earlier that the Jester has structure quirks, and with the boost to the skeletal density, you can actually boost the structure by 32%, which allows you to take damage and more importantly soak heat damage. So don't be afraid to overheat by a bit, not too much. And also, because it's an XL engine, you gotta be careful, and it's always useful to run armor skills. So all the SPs to get me 17, actually that's 10 SPs, 70% armor boost. With the new optimized skill tree, it's very easy to get armor and structure, so this is gonna change things quite a lot because it changes the meta to use that game, because lots of mechs are running full armor and full structure, just like this build. Moving along to the next few nodes. We go to cool run and heat containment. 5 nodes of cool run gives you 10% heat dissipation boost, and 5 nodes of heat containment to boost your heat capacity by a bit. With 17 double heat sinks, it's pretty good, and since it's all lasers, anything you need, everything you can get is helpful. And moving on to sensors. 5 nodes of sensor range allows me to get 100% radar deprivation because they are linked. Really useful because enemy locks loose, they are locked straight away if you move into cover and out of line of sight. Of course, with long range builds, you want this little lonely node here. Advanced zoom, only worth 1 SP, very worth getting. Allows you to have the picture-in-picture mode. And finally, to round off skills, we have consumables. 9 SPs for 2 cool shots and 2 strikes. Yeah, I like my strikes. Like I said, I use them not only for damage actually, but mainly to drop them on snipers like this build, so you can suppress them, force them to move behind cover, and you can move forward. And of course, 2 cool shots, always useful to dissipate that heat. So that's it, ladies and gents, for a very simple build. 5 ER Large Laser Jester for you. It actually runs cooler than you think, so you can actually even alpha all 5 and you will not overheat, but you fire them in groups of 3 and 2. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to show you some gameplay of this mech in action. Yeah, so some long range work. But do take note, I do tend to be overly aggressive, so even though I'm using a blue laser build, eventually I tend to close in, which is not the most ideal. But it's never been my forte, this long range thing. But anyway, with that being said, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you this 5-year large laser jester in action. So let's go. Okay, so for the first showcase match, I find myself on the very picturesque Terra Terma, and this map is kind of actually okay in terms of heat management as long as you don't step on the lava. In fact, I think Rublight Oasis is hotter if you don't step on lava, like I said. But anyway, in this particular mech, I actually want to stand at extreme range and shoot at people, but I also want to support the team. In this particular match, the team is really aggressive, pushing through the Fox 7 choke point, which is kind of tough. You need a total team push to do this, aggressive push. So I'm going to follow the team and get a nice position behind them to give them some fire support. And yeah, sometimes people just position themselves too far away, and if you're not shooting and hitting the enemy, you are not supporting them at all. Alright, so here we are pushing Fox 7 together alone. Lucian has made some comments, which is true. Getting stuck here is a bad idea.
Golf 6.
Some targets there. So one dude there, long range, which is what I like because I have range.
Target spotted.
Okay. Ideally I want some elevation. Maybe this side here. Lure boat.
Target acquired.
One dude over there. Can't see him. Ah, perfect. Slowly. This lure boat is hiding behind me.
Target spotted.
They're not trading well, these people.
Guys, you're on the back. You gotta move up. You gotta move up. We gotta push these guys, or we're gonna move out of this
Yeah,
spot.
they either keep pushing Golf 7 and spread out, or push
Go up
through
to
the
Golf
Golf 6.
7
One of the
and get
two.
in. Get in there and get around them, or they're just gonna trade to death.
Which is not too bad actually, I like to trade. You can win by trading. Golf 6, we have some big boys. But follow the team.
New target acquired.
It's all you can do sometimes.
They have 2 H7. Those two can't put rounds in you guys while you guys are pushing through.
New target acquired. Artillery strike activated.
Let's walk on his left side.
Alpha's pretty low.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Okay, forget it.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike on. Artillery strike activated.
It's a very nice
New
long range
target
combat for me.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
There
target
they are.
acquired.
Look at the map. Shootings. Delta Kodiak CT.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
They are pushing Golf 7 guys. Look at the map.
Yeah, they're pushing Golf
New
7, guys.
target
Yeah, actually shoot them
acquired.
please. Thank you. Yeah, teams sometimes don't shoot.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I
New
really want that
target acquired.
assault. But I guess I'm relegated to slowly poking them.
New target acquired.
Echo
Target
crab.
spotted.
Golf 6. He's pretty much alone for now.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target
Since
spotted.
I have range. And this guy's in optimal range. He's caught CT. Don't walk in front of me now!
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Juliet left torso.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Juliet left torso open.
Heat level critical.
25
And it's called
enemy
destroyed.
Echo CT grab.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical. New target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Worry about these people here. Gotta cover the flank sometimes. But I guess he's moved on to his team.
Acquired.
Alpha Warhammer.
Ah, there he is.
We're experiencing some losses.
Oh, good shot from me.
Sloppy out there.
It's all good. Yep, and I get Seagull.
Pushing.
Turn right, Hotel 6, turn right.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Left torso
I
on...
actually have jump jet, so
Okay.
gonna use it here.
New target acquired.
The team has to move forward. This is a long range build,
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
so not exactly the best.
New target acquired. New target
That'll be the wreck
acquired.
build.
Target destroyed.
We've
Target
lost half our
acquired.
force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Got a Hellbringer Hotel 7.
Need assistance.
Oh, everybody DC. God damn it.
New target acquired.
Higher land's gone.
New target acquired. Left torso critical damage.
Need assistance.
Center torso critical damage. New target acquired.
We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Well, not much you can do if suddenly a whole bunch of people disconnect.
Oh
Heat
no.
level critical.
Lost you guys are discos.
Right torso critical damage. Right leg critical damage. Right leg destroyed.
Well, I would say it's a good outing, if not for the fact that
Torso destroyed.
the whole team disconnected.
Control the surface. Can anyone read?
Oh well, I think it's 3 who disconnected. But I still did okay, I think. 1000 damage, 3 KMDDs, 2 kills, 1 solo, 572 match score, and everybody else on my lance disconnected.
So the last match on Terra Thermal was a crying shame, and if not for the 3 teammates of mine disconnecting at the last minute as we made the final push, we should have won that match and I probably could have done 1300 damage, but yeah, what to do? Thank you PGI, thank you so much, I clap for you. But anyway, in this particular match, we now have Tor Marlin Desert Incursion, and like I said, this is a long range build, and this is an open map also, so I'm going to try find some high ground, maybe in Delta 7 here, so I can give my team some long range support as they move up. Yeah, this spot should be nice. My team is moving on the right, and when my jump jets, I can get up here a bit faster. Sure, there's some walls, but I'm gonna punch some holes into them. These walls I think have about 60 damage per pillar, so with about 2 alphas, they should go down.
Heat level critical.
There goes the second pillar, allowing me to have enough space to look through. Looking for some long range targets. Checking for movement, kinda like a reconnaissance here.
Echo 6, 1 light.
Yep, and true enough, 1 light in Echo 6.
Target acquired.
Also on the right. Right side, guys. There'll be Echo 4.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
It's not very heavy back. Medium Vulcan.
Can I get some damage in?
Artillery
Target
strike
spotted.
online.
Nah, let's go deal with the main force. Yep. And we've lost
New
Jerkin already.
target acquired.
Here, just drag Hotel over here.
Target spotted.
See if he's dumb enough to chase.
Target destroyed.
One down.
New target acquired. Artillery strike online. Artillery strike activated. Heat level critical.
That
Target
right torso
spotted.
looks really juicy.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Gotta be careful of the
New
visible
target
walls.
Target
acquired.
spotted.
1-1.
A lot of
New
them bunched
target
up in Echo
acquired.
6.
Artillery strike online.
Mm-hmm.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated.
Don't mind taking my time. Gotta
Target
cool down a
spotted.
bit. Right torso of Atlas India.
New target acquired.
Just hold that corner. You don't have to go around the corner. Force them to push.
Here.
Yeah.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Here comes
Target
Alpha.
spotted.
Alpha's caught. Timber.
Target destroyed.
Thanks.
Thank you.
They're pushing over the ledge, Lima.
Yeah.
Target
As we push
acquired.
forward, watch for
Need
mediums
assistance.
from our left.
New target acquired.
Here they come. Look at the map,
New
guys.
target
Look at the map.
acquired.
Left side. Delta
Target
6.
spotted.
Get behind
Need
some
assistance.
crystals.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New
They're
target
pushing
I
around
remember your
this
right
line of
torso.
hanging around on the crystal edge. This is both of them are.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Oh, he goes down.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
UAV up.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Slowly. He's not shielding.
Target spotted.
Stay with me, Fraggle.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
LRM mid door. Okay. Fraggle has got
Target
ECM.
spotted.
Oh, we have to line and they're pushing.
New target acquired.
I remember your right torso.
Target spotted.
Well, guess I'm getting no help here.
New target acquired.
Gotta give
Got
coordinates.
3 over
Need
here.
assistance.
Oh, I reached
New target acquired.
Negative.
go for it one way.
Critical.
We
Heat
just
level
switched
critical.
position.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
I'm in a terrible position.
Override
Hell yeah,
shut
moving,
down.
please. Golf right torso.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning, incoming.
All the lurms, and I'm
Heat
not
level
terribly
critical.
fast.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Let's go to this guy. Hell yeah, with your lurms.
Wow, those missile boats are really doing
Target
work.
spotted.
Yeah, because we're standing in the open.
Yeah, that guy's done.
Target spotted.
Color, don't push.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Excel. Nah,
New target acquired.
no Excel.
New target acquired.
Impressive.
Target destroyed.
Just Atlas.
New target acquired.
Yep, that's it.
Wow. Now you gotta attack the base for it to
Mhm. Yeah, we do. So that's a pretty tight match. Got caught in the open against a whole bunch of lure boats. But when you do that, or rather when you're in that situation, just find cover. If there's no cover like what I faced earlier in Delta 5 here, just find an easier mech, like in this case, Hell Yeah there. That will give the lure boats a bit of problems. And of course, twist the damage. Thankfully, I was able to twist the damage quite a bit. So, yep. So, and it's gonna have to touch the base, so we're gonna fast forward this part. This is the part of incursion that nobody really likes. You have to walk all the way to the enemy base and actually touch it, even though all the enemy are dead, so you can actually register a win. But here's a fun fact, the turrets don't count, and I'm gonna farm them for max score. So the turret hasn't come out yet, waiting for it to pop out, probably at around 320 meters. Full alpha there doesn't kill it. Probably need a bit more. Oh, it didn't go down. So I do need more than one shot. Here's a fun fact, if you shoot the turrets, you don't end the game. And I want to farm a few turrets, like this one here. Still have armor, so that's fine.
Excellent work, troops. We've
Aw,
come out victorious.
somebody touched the base. So I got 2 turrets. Cozy, easy victory. Right arm cord, doesn't matter. Let's look at the damage output. 9823 kills. Slow and steady. Just shooting them at range and moving in. You don't have to move in, but I like doing that.
So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the long-range Blue Laser Jester. You don't have to stay at long range with ER large lasers, you can also support the team a bit closer, and as you can see from the games, it's still very effective. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Ciao!